Yep, 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 yep. Yep. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. So ESPN's offers Sage Steele 500K to settle lawsuit where she claims she's being discriminated against. Now, now this is funny to me. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely funny to me. But I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know you look, man. I know you ain't gonna like this shit. But I'm glad she got that money up out of ESPN bitch ass at the end of the day. Let me tell you why real quick, right? Now, as according to what has happened. Now, let me say this real quick before I get into this. Now, has Sage Steele done some things where it's I mean, like it could be looked at as kind of coonish and shit like that. I mean, yeah, obviously, you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Some of y'all might remember this whole thing where Chael Sonnen, what I'm saying, grabbed this woman, wanted to touch her hair and all this other shit. Who the fuck knows? You know what I'm saying? What his intentions was for doing that at the end of the day. Most black people don't really like folks touching their hair. I don't get the fascination of people wanting to touch people's hair anyway. Because I don't do no shit like that. I don't look at somebody's hair and be like, yo, man, yo, your shit is, you know what I'm saying? Yo, man, let me touch your hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see, doing that as a kid or something. You know what I'm saying? But, as grown ass men and some shit like that, like I don't walk and be like, oh, look at a girl and be like, oh yeah, I want to touch your hair. Like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird as fuck. You know what I mean? That's creep vibes to me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I remember. Well, I was about to say, y'all remember the video, but some of y'all might not. But for my day ones, remember when I went on an all-out blast on goddamn Sage Steele back in 2016, some shit like that, somewhere around there, where she had made those comments about her father. You know what I'm saying? Now, according to Sage Steele, she wondered why her mom didn't get enough praise for she bigged up her mom for dating her father, even though segregation and everything like that was going on. And then I just threw me back because it was like, why the fuck would the mom get so much praise? Of course, yes, she's gonna get hate and you a nigger lover and all this whole other shit. But at the end of the day, if the father is the one where the sundown towns and all this kind of shit where niggas is getting lynched and shit like that. You know what I mean? Then wouldn't you give more credit to the father for still dealing with your mom when he didn't have to deal with your mom and have to be around these particular people that might want to see him get killed or see something happen to him or don't even want him in their neighborhood in general? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you give more credit to the pops? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. That was just Sage Steele way of trying to buck dance at the end of the day. But so let's get into this lawsuit. Now here's where I do agree with Sage Steele. ESPN has made an offer to Sage Steele, who is still employed with the company despite suing them. The offer is for $500K in exchange for dropping her lawsuit. Now, they dropped that lawsuit because there is some things in there that Sage Steele definitely has evidence on that ESPN does not want that info to come out, okay? She has some shit in that lawsuit that they don't want to come out, okay? That's why they're settling with this lawsuit, because the longer this shit goes, the more shit is going to come out about this particular lawsuit, okay? Anyway, so Steele had previously claimed that she was punished for questioning President Obama's race and criticizing a company's mandatory vaccination policy. Now, those are things that I definitely agree with Sage Steele. I definitely agree with her. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, y'all know me. I question this nigga Obama being black, period. You know what I'm saying? I question that shit, period. Okay? Period, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is not black. or what y'all niggas want to call black. You know, he is not no ancient American. He's not. You know what I'm saying? And no, it's not because this nigga mama is part white. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I just think that nigga is a Middle Eastern guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a Middle Eastern guy. You know what I'm saying? Who might be half Caucasian. Who might be half Caucasian. Let's get that clear, okay? So, you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you know, I agree with that because I don't believe Barack Obama is goddamn ancient American at all, nigga. At all. You know what I'm saying? Just like they out here talking about, so for any of y'all, man, how could you say that? How could you say Barack Obama's not black? Nigga, the nigga name is Barack. The fuck nigga name you know with the name Barack, but a goddamn Middle Eastern nigga or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, you know what I'm saying? Number two, at the end of the day, number two, you know what I'm saying? You know, they gave y'all niggas Kamala Harris. Let's not act like, Kamala Harris is not sitting in the White House and some of y'all out here and the media ain't get out here and some of y'all out here calling this woman black. Okay? Y'all are calling Kamala Harris black. The woman is not black, but y'all call her black. Y'all let media get on TV and promote to y'all that this woman is the first lady to be. She's black. She's not black. She's Asian and she's Indian. Okay. And when I mean Indian, I don't mean ancient American Indian. I mean Indian like the country of India. Okay. This is where her people reside and come from. You know what I'm saying? That woman is not no ancient American. She's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can say this shit. If they fooled y'all niggas the first time, they gonna fool y'all again. And they've done it. And if you go back, all you gotta do is go back and look at the articles when she became a senator, when she became in these particular positions. Not one time did they ever get up there and say, oh, the first black female senator or the first black female congresswoman, the first black district attorney, the first black, you know what I'm saying? They never. It's always either Indian or Asian, okay? So that's how I can say that, you know what I'm saying? And Sage Steele is not as dumb as I thought she was, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been saying this shit for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this ain't no new thing. At first, when I heard fucking, what's his name? When I heard Trump questioning this nigga Obama, like I tell y'all niggas all the time, I thought this nigga Trump was a stone cold racist. I said, this nigga is mad. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Donald Trump is fucking a hardcore racist. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I was doing the videos back there, I said, this nigga Trump a hardcore racist until I actually started to do the research on the nigga. Until I actually started to do research on Barack Obama or Barry Soterio, whatever the fuck that nigga name was, before they changed it to Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But as far as questioning and as far as the mandatory vaccination situation, y'all know my stance on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I always thought it was a terrible thing to do to people in general, to force something on people if they don't want to do it. If they don't want to do it, why the fuck should I have to give up my whole career that I've been working for? And all of a sudden, because of some bullshit ass goddamn sickness, with sicknesses that's been out here for hundreds of years, y'all don't take cigarettes off the fucking counters. Y'all niggas don't take alcohol off of the counters. Y'all don't take these prescription drug pills and shit that motherfuckers be out here getting hooked on and crushing up and sniffing and shit like that. Y'all don't take none of this shit off the whatchamacallit. But, you know, because a fucking vaccination that came out that y'all niggas want to just injecting everybody and shit. Now all of a sudden, if a nigga don't take it, they gotta lose their job. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't agree with that. When you start doing shit like that, you start invoking on people's fucking freedoms and shit like that. That shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I agree with her on that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. So, she also alleged that the comments had resulted in her losing desirable work assignments. And I will agree. I definitely agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Her doing that definitely put that out there because during that particular time, like I said, I've had channels taken down because they didn't want you talking about the goddamn vaccinations and shit like that. They didn't want you talking about people getting fucked up from these shits. They didn't want you talking about what was in these shits at the end of the day. They didn't want you bringing up the receipts about how the fact they been told y'all that, hey, you can take this, but if you take this and get fucked up, hey, we ain't responsible for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they didn't want that. They wanted to scrub the internet. They wanted to scrub Tell It Like It Is TV from having all this information on his channel. You know what I'm saying? And being able to have this information out here for you at the end of the day. They scrubbed all that. They made sure they found reasons to just take videos down, hit me with strikes, so therefore I don't have no channel. Okay? And they've done this to about 2 or 3 channels of mine. You know what I'm saying? 3 or 4. I think I'm on like 5. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But yes, they was going hard body in the paint with scrubbing information on. So, of course, a woman who has that particular stance, they're not going to want them to be on TV. They want all the people to be on TV. This is why they was going hard at Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? And notice everybody that was going hard on Kyrie Irving was sitting on ESPN and niggas like Stephen A. Smith, because he had to do the shit, right? He had to do the shit if he wanted to keep his job. Molly had to do the shit if she wanted to keep her job. And anybody else that was coming on to that show, if they wanted to be on ESPN First Take and any of these other shows, they had to bring their ass to the goddamn whatchamacallit and eat that goddamn cake. Eat the fucking cake, anime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Tina Turner. You know what I mean? Who allegedly, you know what I'm saying? You know what? We ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But anyway, all right. So bang, after her comments about the network's mandate, Steele sued ESPN and parent company Walt Disney in 2022 over allegations her First Amendment and Connecticut's free speech rights were violated. And this is probably why they decided to move this particular shit at the end of the day. Because didn't they move First Take to like New York or something like that? Or is it still, if it's still in Connecticut, okay, cool. But anyway, in the Connecticut State Court filing last week, lawyers for ESPN and Disney wrote that the offer should not be construed as an admission that defendants are liable for any of those claims inserted in the action or that the plaintiff has suffered any damage as a result of any of those claims. The two sides entered non-binding mediation in March. The trial is scheduled to begin in March 2024. So, it is what it is. So I guess in the comments, she was on the Cutler's podcast back in September 2021, still called Disney's vaccine mandate sick and scary. And to be honest, I think that shit was kind of creepy as fuck. That shit was very creep-like. Like, okay, all right, y'all willing out this shit, okay? Because that was the whole thing. Like, okay, are they going to be forcing people to take this shit? Or is it going to be a situation where people, got the choice to take it? You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all like forcing that shit on people, that's kind of fucked up, especially for all the information that I was bringing out about that shit, bro. Okay, wait a minute now. Are y'all going to be forcing this shit? Or, is it more going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we just going to, we're going to just have people going to line up and take it anyway. So, let's just do it that way. You know what I'm saying? But for them to force that shit on people, it's fucked up, especially knowing that the government don't have to take it, okay? So all this shit that the government was out here promoting to us, the government was exempt from taking that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the niggas you vote to go in office, they didn't have to take that shit. You did, though. You've been out here saving lives and working in hospitals, and you've been out here fighting crime in the streets as police officers and running niggas down for tickets and shit. And here it is. Or motherfuckers who be in the army, you know what I'm saying? You've been fighting for your country, this, that, and the third, and all because your ass ain't want to take a mandate. Your ass is fired. You're relieved from your duties. You done survive harder shit than the goddamn COVID. But because you don't want to take this COVID-19 vaccine, you fired now. You're no longer good to the company. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's a very sick and demented and very, very, very fucking scary way of thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with her on that. You know what I'm saying? 100%. 100% agree with her on that. And, I guess this same interview, she questions why Barack Obama identified as black in the United States census during the same appearance. You know what I mean? So, anyway, it is what it is. However, it has been reported that she has recently gone through a divorce with her white husband. You know what I mean? So who knows, what's going on with that. We all knew that Sage Steele was, we all knew that she, you know what I'm saying? She might be buck dancing a little bit, but, it's like I said, every buck dancer is going to turn around and tell some truth every now and then. You know what I'm saying? She's not a greater buck dancer than goddamn Candace Owens. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? She actually, I don't know. She might be a bigger buck than, but I don't know, man. I think Candace Owens is the greatest coon of all time. You know what I'm saying? She's the greatest coon known to man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That the world has ever seen. If y'all seen my last video, and I stand on that. You know what I'm saying? She's the greatest coon that the world has ever seen. You know what I'm saying? That the world has ever seen. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Sage still hasn't gotten there yet. You know what I mean? But I agree with her, and I'm glad she got her money. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad ESPN is dropping that money, and I can't wait to see what else is what else is in this trial. You know what I'm saying? What other information comes out about this goddamn settlement? You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you, they're paying her because of the lost wages. Like I told y'all, y'all that got fired from y'all fucking jobs and shit because of the mandate, that shit is unconstitutional for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, you can sue the fuck out of these niggas, and you can sue the state for that shit. You can damn near sue the state for that shit. Or the company at the end of the day. You can't sue Moderna and fucking Pfizer and AstraZeneca and all this. You can't sue them for that shit. But you damn sure can sue motherfucking the company for that shit. Oh yeah, the company you working for, you can sue the fuck out of their ass for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can sue the fuck out of them for that. Point blank, period. But anyway, that's all I really got on this, man. I just wanted to do this quick video about the Sage Steele situation because it was very interesting to me about what happened. But at the end of the day, I gotta get ready to start my day, so I gotta kind of there's more shit I want to talk about today. I'll probably do it later on, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. It is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me. I just gotta tell it like it is, man. So I see that Sage Steele is single and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Sage Steele. You know what I'm saying? You can always jump in it. You can always holler at the kid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I could use a sugar mama. You know what I mean? I could use a good old sugar mama now. I'm playing around. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. Sage Steele, one of them chicks, seem like she want to argue with her man all the time. I ain't got time for no bitch like that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? She want to argue and debate all the goddamn time. I ain't got time to be. Look, only thing I got time for is goddamn chilling up, laying up, motherfucking stroking. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And motherfucking having a good time. I ain't got time for no motherfucking broad that want to debate and argue about it, want to be combative. You know what I'm saying? What you want for dinner tonight? Well, you know what I mean? We can have some steak. But why steak, though? Because steak, bitch, you just asked me about what the fuck I wanted for dinner. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. But anyway. Don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out here, y'all.